Good evening and welcome to another Jazz Vespers service. Tonight we try to bring you a variety of things, and tonight the Pacific, Swingline. There's a big story that behind that, or what all the music and stuff that you did in the past, all those things, recording your old big bands and. If you have, think in terms of an 18-piece big band, well, Jim, they did recordings of a lot of the old swing numbers with singers instead of the big band. I mean, it was like amazing. And there was a piano player too, by the way, but that was so exciting. Unfortunately, we can't get the 18 pieces in here to do that. But we have a few. So we're going to continue. Yvette is going to come up and do the scripture and the homily.
Okay. Hi.
Okay. It's her turn.
How y'all doing? Good. Good day. I just finished having a great meal. Okay. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Chinese food. Yum. Okay. The Bible verses. I'm going to give you two because they're real short here, but they work with what I'm going to talk about. Amos 3, chapter 3, verse 3. Can two walk together unless they are agreed? Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. That's good. My message today is about walking together. The hawk at the door. A few nights ago, Lanny and I were sitting in our backyard when we witnessed something that stayed with me and with him. A hawk had caught one of the two lovebirds that lived nearby. He held that tiny bird in his claws, pulled at its feathers, and eventually flew off. Later that day, we saw the surviving partner sitting all alone. And my husband and I talked about how sad it was to see that little bird, once part of a pair, suddenly left by itself. That could have been the end of the story, but it wasn't. A couple of nights passed. We sat inside. The hawk came back. He flew straight towards our glass door, so fast it startled us. And then, in the most shocking way, he hurled the second lovebird against the glass. And then the hawk just sat there on our wall, watching us, as if to say, "Did you see that? Do you understand?" I swear this happened, okay? Now, I don't believe the hawk was bringing us a gift. Hawks aren't pets. They don't leave offerings like cats sometimes do. What I believe is that we were invited to see something bigger than just a bird and its prey. Across cultures, hawks are considered messengers. Their eyesight is extraordinary. They see further and clearer than almost any other creature. Symbolically, hawks remind us to sharpen our own vision, to look at life without illusions, and to see what we might otherwise miss. And then that evening, we could ignore what was put right in front of us. We couldn't. Life and death, devotion and loss, the power of nature and the fragility of love. The lovebird, after all, is a symbol of partnership and fidelity. They mate for life. Seeing that lone bird sitting without his partner touched us deeply. And then the hawk ended even that, showing us that love and loss, joy and sorrow are not separate things. They live side by side. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't gentle, but it was real. And I wonder if the hawk was there to remind us of something we'd rather forget, that life is both beautiful and brutal, that the same world that gives us sunrise and songbirds and love also holds death, grief, and endings. Ecclesiastic tells us to everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. That night, we were made to see all those truths pressed together: life, love, death, and survival, played out like a small drama right at our door. So what do we do with that? Maybe the hawk wasn't delivering food. Maybe it was delivering awareness. Maybe it was reminding us not to turn away from the hard truths, but to let them deepen our gratitude for the good that's still there. Because if lovebirds teach us about devotion and hawks teach us about truth, then together they tell us this: hold your loves close. Cherish your partnership. Notice the beauty while it's here. And know that loss, when it comes, doesn't erase love. It proves how precious it was. So tonight, I leave you with this thought. The hawk at the door is not just about death. It's about vision. It's about the courage to see life whole and the wisdom to treasure what we have while we have it. Thank you. And here's got something beautiful coming at us. Come on, guys, stand up. The Swingline. They've been here before, and their harmony all the way. Absolutely wonderful.
What good is melody? What good is music if it ain't possessed sweet? It ain't the melody, it ain't the music. There's something else that makes the tune complete. Well, it don't a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I, 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 do I? No, it don't mean a thing. All you got to do is sing. Do I, 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 do I? It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you've got. No, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Well, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I, 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 ba, ba, ba. Oh, I'm gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart at ease. I'm gonna take a sentimental journey to renew old memories. Got my bag, I got my reservations. Spend each time I could afford. Like a child in wild anticipation, long to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart would be so yearning. How did I decide to roam? I'm gonna take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home.
I'll take a
Sentimental journey home.
sentimental journey home. Take my journey home. Well, thank you so much. It's wonderful that you're all here tonight. What Lanny was talking about was a number of years ago, I heard a recording by the Swingle Singers called Skyliner, and it was an entire album of big band standards with singers singing the horn parts and a rhythm section. And I thought, well, that's good. We can do that too. I knew Ward Swingle, and so I contacted him at his home in Paris and said, tell me about this. You know, how did you write? How did you lay it out? And so in the end, I spent about 5 years figuring out how to make it work for a live performance. And so then I gathered together the best singers available at the time, which included these two ladies. Didn't know them yet. And
I wasn't born yet.
An incredible rhythm section, which included that guy on the piano. And we recorded about 10 clips of pieces, everything from Little Darlin' to In the Mood to Tuxedo Junction. And you can find it on YouTube. It's there now. Anyway, Ward Swingle, of course, had formed the Swingle Singers. He took a bunch of words by William Shakespeare. It was a lover in his lass. Now, most of us have either heard or sung the old madrigal, it was a lover and his lass with a hey and a ho and a hey. That's the next song, right? Yes, it is. Anyway, we keep that down there. Mine is in large print so that I can see it from here. Anyway, Ward took those great words and made it groovy. He wrote this groovy little tune with groovy little rhythms, and I asked him if he would allow me to rewrite it for us, and he said absolutely not. So I did it anyway. A one, whoops, that note right there. A 1, 2, 3, a doom, doom, doom.
It was a lover and his lass, with a hey and a ho and a hey nanny know that. O'er the green cornfield it passed, with a hey and a ho and a hey nanny no. In the springtime, the only pretty ring time, when all the pretty birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-ding, sweet lovers love the spring. Between the acres of the rye, with a hey and a ho and a hey nanny know, those pretty country folks would lie, with a hey and a ho and a hey nanny know. In the springtime, the only pretty ring time, when all the pretty birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-ding, sweet lovers love the spring. Jing-a-ding, 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 jing-a-ding.
This carol they began at home, with a hey and a ho and a hey nolly no. Now their life was just a flower, in a hey and a ho and a hey nolly no. In the springtime, they hold their pretty ring time, when all the pretty birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-ding, sweet lovers love the spring.
Jing-a-ding, 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 jing-a-ding. And therefore take the present time, jing-a-ding, 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 with a hey and a ho and a hey-nanny do. For love is crowded with a rhyme, with a hey and a ho and a hey-nanny do. Jing-a-ding, 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 with all the pretty birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-ding. Birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-ding, sweet lovers, sweet lovers love the spring. Jing-a-ding, 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 jing-a-ding.
This next tune is an old Kurt Weill tune that I hadn't really heard before until our first tenor, about 1,000,000 years ago, walked in the door with an arrangement for us and said, let's sing this. It's a fabulous arrangement. I wish I'd written it. Anyway, this tune is called My Ship. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My ship has sails that are made of silk. The decks are trimmed with gold, and of jam and spice Can't wait for years till it appears. One fine day in spring, but the pearls and such, they won't mean much.
If I'm missing just one thing,
I do not care. Day arrives, that dream need never be.
if the
Ship I see also bring my own true love to me. If the ship I sing doesn't also bring my own true love to bring my love to me.
This next song is the oldest song in our book, and it's actually Oscar Hammerstein and is it anyway 1927, and I hadn't heard it until Linda Ronstadt recorded it on her album with Nelson Riddle, and it was so playful, it was so much fun. We thought, yeah, this would be good for us to do. Lots of fun. A great little tune. It's called You Took Advantage of Me.
what's the use of trying not to fall? You made your kill, 'cause you took advantage of me.
Well, I'm just like an apple on a bough. Yes, and you're gonna shake me down somehow. So what's the use? You cooked my goose, 'cause you took advantage of me. Oh, I'm so hot and bothered that I don't know my elbow from my ear. Something awful each time you go, and much worse when you're near, So here I am with all my bridges burned. I'm just a babe in arms where you're concerned. So lock the doors and call me yours, 'cause you took advantage of me.
Oh, I'm so hot and bothered that I don't know my elbow from my ear. I suffer something awful each time you go, and much worse when you're near.
So here I am with bridges burned. I'm just a babe where you're concerned. So lock the doors and call me yours, 'cause you took advantage of me.
You took advantage of me.
Oh, you took advantage of me. You took advantage of me. You took advantage. You took advantage of me.
Rodgers and Hart. Rodgers and Hart. That was what I was trying to think of. Okay, Richard Rodgers. How can you forget that name? Well, this is a tune that's also been around for a little while, and we kind of really enjoy singing it. So I hope you enjoy listening to it. Ah, yes, that one. 1, 2, 3. Doom, 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 doom,
All of me. Why not take all me? Can't you see that I'm no good without you? Take my arms, I wanna lose them. Take my lips, I'll never use
Left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on living without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of you? Take my arms, I wanna use them. Take my lips, I'll never use them. Your goodbye, they wanted to left me with eyes that cry. Go on living once was my heart, so why not? All of me. Gotta love that.
You talked about walking together. This is an old Patsy Cline tune, and our second tenor did this arrangement for us. His name is Wing It, and he's no longer with us. But Patsy did so many wonderful tunes, but this particular one is particularly suited to what we do up here. This one's called Walking After Midnight. Come on. Doom, 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 doom,
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you.
I stopped to see a weeping willow, crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the stars turn green, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere I'm walking after midnight, searching for me.
I stopped to see a weeping willow, crying on his pillow.
Maybe he's crying for me.
And as the clouds turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me,
I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping you may be somewhere I'm walking after midnight, searching for me.
Searching for me. Thank you. Okay, who can name this next song in one note? E. Okay, well,
Oh, somebody about to do it.
then who's going to do it? Who's going to do
No
it?
cheaters.
Yeah.
Almost had to take her.
All right, all right.
Oh, in one phrase.
Yeah, do it
Shall
in
we?
one phrase then.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. In the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Do we
know,
have you
you're
back,
probably
Jim?
wondering why I'm holding this thing. Well, actually,
We lost him for a
I
second.
have a pitch pipe, but the problem is that she swallowed a pitch pipe when she was very, very young. She has perfect pitch, and apparently this pitch pipe is a quarter step flat.
It's
And it
imperfect.
drives her crazy, so it's imperfect pitch. So we have to use this instead. All right, whatever. You know, Ian Fleming, in one of his early books, said that James Bond looked like, excuse me, Hoagie Carmichael with a cruel twist to his lips. Yeah, that's a scary thought, isn't it? Well, anyway, Hoagie was responsible for some of the most wonderful American standards, you know, and this is perhaps the most famous of them all. Some of you might remember it as the theme song to Designing Women, but the biggie was when Ray Charles made it into a monster hit back in the 60s.
Just an old sweet song that keeps Georgia on my mind.
leads back to you. Oh, Georgia, no peace I find, no, just an old sweet song that keeps Georgia on my mind, yes, it's on my mind, it's on my mind, just an old sweet song that keeps Georgia on my mind, keeps Georgia on my mind, on my mind, keeps Georgia on my mind, Georgia on my mind.
That keeps Georgia on my That's a Jim arrangement, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that deserves all the credit, right?
Yeah.
He arranges so many of these pieces, and they're incredible.
At this point, we usually like to break things up with something a little bit more classically based. After having all of this, having all of this groovy jazz coming at you, here's something a little more classical and a little more traditional. So we're going to do the modern Major General song from. Okay.
As sung by the Minions.
As sung by the Minions. 1, 2, 3.
Pica, pica, mila, mila, tacate, kibalete, cate, cuale, jete, mito, kale, nama, lema, karena, paola, tespa, popa, tame, lise, pama, kakusta, menile, beme, lame, slashi, lak, pika, mucha. Makaka, kapila, kakapi, sabela, la, masala, papa, mamelo, kapi, papa, la, masala, rumba, tashay, pako, damilo, toka, pakapi, sala, lasagna. Kikala, poma, kaba, babela, bila, da, bonanya. Pica, pica, mila, mila, tacate, kibalete, cate, cuale, jete, mito, kale, nama, lema, karena, makaka, kapila, kakapi, sabela, la, masala, papa, mamelo, kapi, papa, la, masala, rumba, da.
Kaka kapila kakapi sala la masala papa mama lo kapi papa la gustara rumba da. Kaka kapila kakapi sala la masala papa mama lo kapi papa la gustara rumba da.
Now, don't you feel better? All right. This
I know it
is
sounds like I made up those words, but I actually nailed them. I just like
That's right.
Okay, amazing.
Minions.
You were actually in which of the Minions movies?
Despicable Me 3.
That's the
Yeah,
one that
The classic
which is
film.
when they recorded that particular thing was for Despicable Me 3. And you can imagine the chorus sitting up there looking at this on the paper and going,
What?
There's a lot of
really? Seriously? Yeah, okay.
Anyway, thank you.
Anyway, all right.
Yes, she
bet.
deserves another.
Now back to our regularly scheduled.
Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Well, this is a Duke Ellington tune. It goes back a very long time, but it's a great one.
Missed the Saturday dance. I missed that dance. Heard the crowd at the floor. I heard they did. Couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd visit the club. Got as far as the door. Later asked me about you. Don't get around much and you don't get around anymore. Now, darling, I guess my mind is more at ease.
But
Nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on dates. I've been invited on lots of dates. for? Awfully different without you. Oh no, don't get around much anymore. Don't get around anymore. Now, darling, I guess my mind is more at ease.
But never
Ever the less, why stir up memories? Been invited on dates. I've been invited on lots of dates. What for? Awfully different without you. Oh no, don't get around much anymore.
Ba-doo-bum.
Oh, this is mine.
This is yours.
Yes. I basically have 2 wedding gifts left from my wedding 13 years ago that we use regularly. A Vitamix and this arrangement that Jim actually did for us. I asked him to arrange a version for Swingline with a friend of ours stepping in for me that my husband and I could do our first dance to. So that one had some instruments as well, and so we thought, what the heck, Jim? Let's do it again. Let's change it up a little bit and make it possible for us to sing here. So this is Our Love Is Here to Stay.
Yay!
It's very clear, our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but forever and the radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies and in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay, but our love is here to stay. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies and in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay, but our love is here too. It's very clear too. Love is here to stay.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim, for that arrangement. We like it.
Yeah, well, I've tried to basically balance out, give everybody a solo, throughout there, except for me. You don't want to hear me sing. Yeah.
The people have spoken.
However, we got enough complaints from the tenor. I want a solo. So we wrote this arrangement.
It wasn't me. I did not complain about this song at all.
He had to learn this thing, It's almost as bad as the Minion song as far as words are concerned. Anyway, it was originally an old country and western tune, and then it got picked up by one of the blues greats and turned into something groovy, which Manhattan Transfer then recorded. So This one is called Choo Choo Chee Boogie. 1, 2, 3.
Take me right back to the track, Jack. Heading for the station with a pack on my back. I'm tired of transportation in the back of the hack. I love to hear the rhythm of the clickety-clack, and hear the lonesome whistle, see the smoke from the stack, and pile around with J-Mac. So take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie, ooh, boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie, ooh, boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. You reach your destination and alas and alack, you need some compensation to get back in the black. You take a morning paper from the top of the stack and read the situation from the front to the back. The only job that's open needs a man with a knack, so put it right back in the rack, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie, woo-woo, boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie, woo-woo, boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. I'm gonna settle down by the railroad track and live a life of rally in a beaten down shack. So when I hear the whistle, I can peek through the crack and watch the train coming when it's balling the jack. Well, I just love the rhythm of the clickety-clack, so take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie, woo-woo, boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie, woo-woo, boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie. Why don't you take me right back, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie, woo-woo, boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie. Why don't you take me right on back
To the track.
Jack?
Much better, yes.
Lots of acts in that song.
Yep. Well, you know, there are so many wonderful moments in movie history. You know, Gene Kelly out walking down the street, singing and dancing in the pouring rain. You know, Dr. Sattler and Dr. Grant standing there in the middle of a field looking up at a 100-foot dinosaur. And then there was Dom DeLuise in a rowboat in a swamp talking to a frog with a banjo.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing to hide.
Someday to find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? For moi, somebody thought of that and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. Kissy, kissy.
Elbow, heel. Sit. Anyway, all of us under its spell, we know that it's probably magic. Oh, have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? I heard them calling my name. Ooh.
It's the sweet sound that calls the young sailor. The voice might be one and the same.
I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to do.
Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da da dee da da do, la da 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 dee da do.
Thank you for indulging us.
That's actually the newest in our book.
Yeah, that's the newest one we've added to the book, so we're all, and it was actually a group arrangement. I sort of came up with a general concept, and everybody started adding ideas, and anyway, all right, well, this next, anyway, that's right. Well, this one is another rainbow song, and honestly, there have been so many, this thing's starting to act weird now. There have been so many versions of the song. It's been voted in any number of polls as being like one of the top 5 songs of all time. And there are so many versions of it out there. And other than this one, I think my favorite is probably the original, where she walks out into the farmyard, leans up against the hay wagon, and just starts to sing.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams you dare to dream
Really do
come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere I love the tears, the happy tears.
Well, this is the second newest tune to the book, and this is actually Elisa's fault. Yeah, she said, we should do this song. Yeah, okay, I'm going to say I'm right with it. Well, the problem is that with this particular song is that it has been done by absolutely everybody. And so the question is, how do you do something fresh? How do you do something new with it? And then I decided that the way to do it would be to do a tribute arrangement where we sort of pay tribute to little snippets of all the different versions that have been out there, you know. And except for the opening. The opening is completely unique. I don't think anybody has ever done it before with this opening, which was, by the way, Todd's idea. So, excuse me. Bottom, 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 bottom. Bum 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 Oh, the shark has pretty teeth indeed, and he shows them pretty wide. Just a jackknife has McKeith indeed, and he keeps it out of sight.
When that shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, though, has McHeath, dear. So there's never a trace of red.
On the sidewalk, one Sunday morning, lies a body oozing life. Someone sneaking around the corner. Could that someone perhaps perchance be Mac the knife?
A tugboat down by the river, don't you know? Oh, what's a man to pay just to drop it on down? Oh, that seaman's just for the waiting. Well, Baba, could you tell that old Mackie's back in town?
After driving out all of his heart and care. And now Mac he's sad, he's just like a sailor. Whoa, leave that morning,
Satchel, Louis Armstrong, Bobby Darin. They sang this song great, and Robbie, Michael, Frank, and Ella too. Well, they just sang it with such feeling. That old swing line, well, we can't add nothing new. Oh, the line forms right over there on the right, dear. So watch out for that maniac. Go lock your doors, 'cause Maggie is back. He's back. He's back. Look out, Mackie is back. Yeah!
So do you want to do this one?
I was going to say, now for something super easy. Not.
Hey, there's no snap.
Yeah. Okay, well, yes, we don't have to snap our fingers to this one. This is another one that our first tenor brought to us back in the day. I said to him, you know, you were kind of noodling with this on your piano the other day. Why don't you do something like that for us? So he brought us this arrangement, which is just magical. And it happened that at the time we were working for Disney, and so it's kind of particularly appropriate that this particular song is When You Wish Upon a Star.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you.
Will come to you.
If your heart is in your dreams, no request is too extreme when you wish upon a star, as dreamers also often do. Fate is kind, and she brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of
Their secret
longing, like a bolt from the blue. Fate steps in and sees you through when you wish upon a star.
Your dreams come true.
Fate is kind, she brings those who love the sweet fulfillment of all their secret longings, like a bolt out of the blue. Fate steps in and sees you through when you wish upon a star. Your dreams, all your dreams come true. Dreams come true.
Jim deserves some water before the next one.
Yes, he does. He's got a lot of work to do in this next
He
one.
does, although he arranged it, so it's his own fault.
Yeah, it's your own fault,
No
Jim.
one
You
to
did
blame
this
but
to
yourself,
yourself.
Jim. Sorry.
This is really one of my favorites to do, like top of the list.
It's very groovy.
Because we get a little break at the beginning.
Yeah, I
Four of
know.
us do.
Actually, it's one of the great groove tunes, and it just deserved to have something fun with a little bit of, everybody gets a chance to do a little scatting in the middle, and, oh, anyway.
Pack up all my care and woe. Here I go, singing low. Bye bye, blackbird. When somebody waits for me, sugar sweet and so is she. So long, Mr. Blackbird. No one here can love or understand me. No, oh, what are love stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light the light. I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye bye.
No one here can love or understand me. Oh, oh my, what hard luck stories they all had me. Ba-do-ba-ba-da. Make my bed and light my light. I will ride late tonight, blackbird. Bye bye. Blackbird, so long. Blackbird, bye bye.
On the far end, we have Todd Honeycutt on tenor. Next to him, we have a lady who has just finished learning this entire book from scratch. This is her first official concert. This is Lauren Doyle. In the middle, we have a lady who gets all of the high notes, and she sings an awful lot of really meaty low notes, too. This is Elise Willis. Beside me is a lady who sings both high and low and gets to do some pretty groovy scatting and swing. This is Kim Switzer. And my name is Adam Lambert, and I sing with Queen.
No, come on.
And Jim Raycroft.
Jim Raycroft.
Our fearless leader.
Our fearless leader, arranger extraordinaire, arranged most of these charts. Lots and lots of them, yeah.
I think we only did 3 that weren't mine, at least for this concert anyway. Yeah. Anyway, it's really been a treat to be here with you tonight. And when I was searching around, racking my brain for a really good closing number, it suddenly dawned on me, and it's like a V8 moment. It's like, yeah, of course, I should have thought of that. But it seems to be particularly appropriate right now with everything that's going on, everything that we've been through with COVID and now all of this. And this is our wish to all of you.
Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. Where there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you.
Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying?
You'll find that life is still worthwhile
if you just smile through your tears and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow, smile, your life's worthwhile. If you just smile.
One more. Is that- You want us one? You want one more? You want one more?
One
You want
more, one more, encore.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do
Heard
it.
her shouting it in the
Let's have
front.
it.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna have to reprogram this thing. We'll get done.
Yes.
All right.
It's okay.
This is a song about a bunch of guys who put together a Dixieland band, and they had everything they needed except instruments. Ba-dum-dum-dum. Ba-dum-dum-dum.
Well, they got a tight little unit, you know, they're the most famous, always from coast to coast, really laying down the sound as much as you can stand. They got 3 outfits, red, yellow, and blue, but the swag and station wagon like a carrier too. Got a name painted on the side, and it looks so grand. Talk about
Freddie feel good and his funky little 5-piece.
Oh yeah. They got a drummer named Yum Yum, he can really go someplace.
Plays real cool, makes all the girls drool.
Rim bam, di bam, biddly bum boom, rim bam, to biddly biddly boom.
They got a cat named Ace, he plays the bass. They got a fella named Tyrone, he plays the trombone. They got a guy named Dan, he's the clarinet man. And the trumpet man, he's the leader of the band, he's Freddie Feel Good himself. Work out now.
Rim bam, di bam, biddly bum boom, rim bam, to biddly biddly boom, 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 boom.
Ba-dum-dum-dum.
Well, they're packing them in everywhere they go. Everybody's just jumping on the dance hall floor, stomping their feet, just moving and clapping to the band. Tell everybody's gonna have a good time, 'cause the music they play always sounds so fine. Got the down beat, the rhythm you can understand. Talking about
Freddie feel good and his funky little 5-piece.
Work out again. Rim bam, di bam, biddly bum boom, rim bam, to biddly biddly boom, 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 boom. Rim bam dam, diddly bum bum boom. Thank you all.
All rise for the benediction. May the Lord watch between you and me while we're absent one from another. Amen. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
And for the it's offline now. Don't forget to give. In order to keep it going, we have to keep the plate fast. So anyway.
That was better than last time.